Alright, y'all. I'ma be honest, I was super happy recording this episode. I was super satisfied at the end of it. And then I come a few hours later to edit it, and I see that once again there is no voice. So I'm gonna be doing another one. I'm gonna be doing another one of these where I just voice over the episode. I'm mad. I am extremely mad. Simply because, again, I was super happy doing the episode. See, my goal, again, for these videos is to record my reactions because I just love reactions, whether it's my own or watching other people react. So losing the essential part of the video is very annoying to me. Anyway, here we're gonna be doing the Connect events. I was yapping about doing Nadia's first. So I'm gonna read to you exactly what this event entails. It is called The Dark Weapon User and the Outlaw Hunter. Nadia invited me to undergo special training as a hidden weapon user. Shall I join her? Yes, we shall. Kevin and his friends decide to take a short break between patrols of the city. Yeah, exactly. Kevin and his friends decide, yep. And so they temporarily disband and go their separate ways. So we are in the dunes for this one, which is pretty interesting for the training. Anyway, So you want me to teach you how to use hidden weapons as the outlaw hunter, the heretic hunter. Sorry, it just slipped out of my mind. I have a lot on my mind. I have a lot of anger on my mind. Well, Mr. Onion has returned to being the heretic hunter now. So, in that sense, that means you are a former assassin that chose not to kill. So you're kinda like us, right? Oh, well, I suppose that in that sense, you could say that I am your senior. Yup, so I thought it might be useful, helpful. So techniques to utilize the potential of hidden weapons without killing. I'm interested in the techniques of the garden people itself. Okay then, let's give it a try. First of all, how do you hide your precious needles? By default, I think they're hidden in my sleeves. Yeah, I hide them in my sleeves. So it's easy to take out when I need them. For more stealthy missions, like missions that require more caution, I hide them inside Baron Bear. So her teddy bear. I see. The idea itself is not wrong, but nowadays, metal detectors exist. Sometimes there are sharp individuals who immediately check things that look like stuffed animals. The kind that seem easy to hide in. You know, objects where you can hide stuff pretty easily. In my case, this is what I do. What is this? Yes, it's an extremely thin dagger made of a special metal that's hidden in the belt. It was originally inspired to be a whip-like sword called Urumi that is said to exist in the southeastern part of the continent. Now, this Surumi thing, I don't think that there is any translation in English. Because it is thin and flexible, even if it gets stuck between the leather of the belt itself can still be used without any problem. Which is sure, I mean, I don't really see the why we need to say that the belt is actually fine in this situation. But anyway, also this thinness means that the blade is also sharp. Another point is that even if you go through a metal detector, it'll just look like a belt clip. Ooh, wow. That is certainly unexpected. I thought that you were hiding those in your shoes or something like that. Next, I want you to try showing me how you disarm, like how you take down someone as you pass each other. Oh, that's my specialty. Just as I thought. Sure, this method is enough to get the job done with normal opponents. That's also true. Okay, no, this. Okay, if you use it on a skilled attacker with fast reaction times, this is what happens. The first part, to be honest, I don't really understand it, but it's also true that he was within range of the opponent. I wasn't able the first time, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it this time either. I'm just gonna skip it. It's true, I've never carried out this kind of assassination against a skilled opponent, so it may have been a blind spot. In that case, would it be better to stand a little further away and then throw the needle backwards? It's a fairly heavy needle, so it has sufficient power, and if you rig it, like prime the needle, it's enough to finish someone off. I remember the premise being not killing people. Well, that alone isn't enough. The true master would sense the killing intent and nail you to the wall. It is just a suggestion, but Nadia, you also use threads, right? Yes, to seal off the enemy's movements. So then, tie it to a needle and throw it. Does this one not translate? Never mind. Or how about making it so that the needle thrown... Okay, how about stretching a string through the air beforehand so that the thrown needle can, I think it's cut the thread, if I remember correctly. So that the needle will graze the string when it's thrown. And then she probably can do some shenanigans with it. Oh, no, okay, yeah. If you suddenly change the needle's trajectory in mid-air like that, you might surprise even a skilled opponent. Oh, a combination move, huh? This might just be Nana's type. A certain maid I met in Crossbell had a similar style, so it might be possible. And I don't think there's many maids that use threads, so I think it's gonna be Sharon, right? It seems a little difficult, but if I can use both threads and needle, it might be worth a try. Oh, whoops. After that, the two of them Kevin showed Nadia some of his secret weapon tricks. And at the same time, Kevin himself was able to learn from Nadia's unique techniques. Somehow, it may have been helpful in some way. But, Mr. Heretic Hunter, you haven't lost your touch, have you? Honestly, if I were getting weak, I would not have been able to return this time. Right, so what he's saying here is that if he was getting weak, he probably would not have been able to go back to being the Heretic Hunter simply because he's just not strong enough, right? Considering this time we're gonna be hunting people, killing people, that demands a certain rank, right? Oh yeah, by the way, well, I don't know what I was thinking, being so stuck on this dialogue. But I'll be honest, this Connect event, nah. Besides, the power to hunt and the power to protect are always a fine line, two sides of the same coin. Oh man, thinking about it, I am so mad because I did some quality voice acting here today, but unfortunately it's lost. Even during my time as the Thousand-Hand Guardian, I never once neglected my traditional skills like my old skills as the Heretic Hunter. I see. Well, I guess it's a positive thing that we were able to confirm once again that Nana and the others' past was not in vain, was not wasted. And here the music stops. This is where the real Connect event starts, yeah. But Kevin, why do you feel so guilty about going back to being the Heretic Hunter? Let me get Google Translate because it had a more accurate translation. No, never mind. What is this about? After all, you left that glutinous sister behind without saying a word, right? Couldn't you have openly spoken about the situation, just explained the situation frankly? Oh, how do you even know that? Ah, so it's right, it's actually true. To be honest, it was a combination of a guess of mine based on your behavior and a bit of a test. I'm not sure this is actually well translated. Anyway, seriously, just how much do you know? Or perhaps he's saying how much of this is true. As in, like, I'm actually doubting, like, your way of knowing my past. Anyway, I have no intentions of hiding anything from Reese, so I'll tell her once this is all over. So yeah, apparently he just dipped. There was no greater reason, which is interesting. However, if I told her beforehand, she would have chosen to shoulder the burden with me, and that is so good. Oh, I can't let that happen to the person who saved me from the sins of my past. So when this is all over and I can return to being a Thousand-Hand Guardian, I'll explain it to her, calmly explain it to her. And I think he's trying to say calmly explain it to her, but she cuts him off. Ooh. Mother Onion. Aren't you oversimplifying a maiden's heart? Aren't you taking a girl's heart a bit too lightly, I suppose? She's going to shoulder my responsibilities again? Hey, you know, there are many ways to shoulder things. I think that the first sentence is just her repeating what Kevin said. If I told her beforehand, she would have chosen to bear it with me. I don't think that there's any way the person who saved you from the darkness before could be that simple-minded. I think this is something you won't know until you try it yourself. Like you ask her, perhaps. You know, she may even have the strength and flexibility to carry the burden with you and support you without falling into the darkness. Falling into darkness. I'm so mad! Yeah, thinking about it, you might be right.
俺は影の国であったことを繰り返すのが申し訳ないと思っただけかもしれへん。
In the end, maybe I just felt bad about repeating what it was like to be in the Shadow Country. Right, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that Shadow Country is Phantasma. So Sky the Third, I think?
あいつはそないやわでも単純でもない。戻って報告したらどやされるやろな。
Actually, she isn't weak or even simple-minded. I wonder if I'll get scolded when I go back and report. Ah, see? Well, that's good to know. At the very least, apologize sincerely and treat her to a good meal.
さすがに女心のこととなりゃ俺もかなわへんな。
Yeah. When it comes to women's hearts, I am truly outmatched.
まあ、それとは別に進展くらい向こうも望んでると思うけどね。
Well, aside from that, I think that she would want some advancements, some hold up, let me pull this up. Some progress.
せっかくの機会なんだし、謝るついでに期待に応えてあげちゃったら？
Since this is a rare opportunity, why not apologize and live up to her expectations? Alright, I don't know what the connotation here is. If it's a bit, you know? Or if it's just, get closer in their relationship. The fact that he's, you know... Dude, just how much do you know? Whatever, dog. So yeah, the fact that he's getting flustered and shit, I wonder if it's actually, you know, and not just, why not try and go out with her? Afterwards, even though Nadia teases Kevin, he once again reflects on his own resolve and state of mind. Nadia was also pleased with what she had learned and rejoined her companions and returned to patrol.
さて、ネギ神父さんの覚悟の一端見せてもらったけど。
Alright, I've seen a glimpse of Mother Onion's resolve.
なあちゃんたちなりに最後まで関わらせてもらおうかな。
No matter what happens from here on out, I guess he will let Nana and the others be involved until the very end. Okay. When I first saw that, I was expecting something else. And then I just didn't understand the dialogue, but here it's a bit more clearer. Alright, this one was pretty short. And pretty interesting, to be honest. The content, at first, like the training is like whatever, right? But the second part, oh, it is so good. The fact that this goofy ass team is actually well thought out before is so awesome. Nadia is not just here because the picnic squad is here, no. It's because she can help Kevin in that love aspect, and then you'll see that Swin Because we're gonna choose Swin. We're gonna keep Lapis and Rufus as last. Swin is gonna have kind of the same with Kevin. Alright. Swin and basketball. It seems that Swin wants to play basketball. Well then, how about we go out for a bit? Apparently, when he infiltrated Aramis... Oh, he remembers. What's wrong? Are you interested in basketball? Yeah, it's not really interest, it's different. It feels nostalgic, even though it wasn't that long ago. Come to think of it, I heard he was infiltrating a high school in the capital a while ago. I see at the time. Well, no point in just practicing shooting by myself at this point. Maybe next time. No, actually, do you want me to join you? I know the rules at least. Oh, really? Is it okay for us to play? Well, I was also thinking about getting some exercise. I thought it'd be a good idea to take this opportunity to get to know you a little better, Swin. In that case, please do. Let's go play. Alright, let's ball, Kevin. Well, you look very, very goofy right there, but sure. Hey, you're pretty good too. It's not like you just know the rules. Well, it's true, it's just that I've never done it seriously, never played seriously. I don't know about now, but back when I grew up, basketball wasn't popular in my town at all. At all. Oh, wasn't really a part of the town. Not just popular. Anyway, was the town you grew up in on the outskirts? I heard that this is where that dialect of yours comes from. No, I was born and raised in Emerald City in the Free City region. As for the dialect, I guess it's because my mom comes from a remote area. I see. Seems like you've been through a lot. You feel nostalgic about school life? Yeah, I guess you could say that. Although it was a short time, I was able to experience the normal time that people of my age normally spend together. To be honest, I never thought I'd be able to spend that kind of time now. If you feel that way, then cherish those memories. You guys still have a future ahead of you. I'm sure you'll make the most out of it. The most of it. Oh, that goes without saying. Nadia and I will create our future together from now on. There will be no more wavering, no more hesitation. Still, this time seems like you're being strangely sympathetic and a bit too involved. Oh, is that so? I don't have any particular goal in mind, though. Well, I don't intend to pretend to know anything about your past, but come to think of it, I guess I just cannot help but feel personally involved with your situation. Oh yeah, I'll explain it in a bit. According to what I heard from Nadia in the past, during the process of becoming a guardian knight. So I think he's talking about the story with Reese. Having lost someone precious to my own fault, without even being able to offer a proper explanation to their family. So yeah, I told you, it's not just the picnic squad because it's fun to have the picnic squad around. No, Nadia can get close to Kevin through Reese, and Swin can get close to Kevin through Rufina. You're kind of in the same spot. Kevin killed Rufina and was unable to face Reese. It's kind of the same with Swin. He killed Ace, or Ace died because of him, and so he was unable to face Nadia. So I think that was so cool. When I realized it earlier, I was giddy. And I deliberately chose a path that would stain my own hands. I think it's because of that. But I don't exactly remember why he decided to become the heretic hunter, but it's what he's saying. In that respect, unlike me, I think you were able to act consistently with your principles. See, so it's the same for you. You're just like me. That's why I want you to avoid making the same regrets I did. I want you to avoid regretting it the same way I did. Well, that's about it. I may have been overreacting, but no, I understand what you're saying. Thank you for your concern. But don't worry, I'll never let go of that path I'm on. Haha, that's a relief to hear. That's right, you have a strength that I don't possess, and you'll surely never lose sight of it. Okay then, let's wrap up the break and move on to the next thing. Alright, get ready, because I was jumping up and down. Hey, can I ask something? Do you hear what I'm hearing? Do you hear what I'm hearing? A soundtrack from Sky the Third. When I heard that, when I tell you, I was jumping up and down, up and down, up and down. It was like my chair was Booty Warrior. You know that fleece guy, Booty Warrior? Yes, this is what I mean. You were forgiven by your partner and were able to find a new path. Yet now, you're trying to throw that away. Trying to abandon that way of being. I have no intention of abandoning it. I'm just returning temporarily to my mission. Temporarily for the sake of my mission. Yeah, I don't really know about that. You're involved with Nina and the others. Once that is accomplished, the rest will be as usual, and it's business as usual. No, I know that you understand it. It won't be easy to go back. He's saying it won't be easy, that temporary thing. Oh, okay. Perhaps this is why you cared for us and respected our vow, or our oath. When he asked them about, like, are you ready to kill? He knows what it entails to go back to being the heretic hunter, which is why he asked them. So, I want to say gently, like respectfully perhaps. I'm not lying. I have no ulterior motives for telling you all this. However, depending on the circumstances, and now here is a problem, I just couldn't figure that out at the time. You may not be able to go back to the way you were. And down there it says we might not be able to go back to our original path. So, I don't know who the subject is. Is it you? Is it I? Or is it us? So it's a bit hard to translate that one. I think it's him. Honestly, I think it's him. But if it's him, then the decision to just leave Greece is very weird. This is part of our mission, so you have nothing to worry about.
そうか。なら、助言と配慮だけ素直に受け取らせてもらうさ。
See, okay. If that's the case, I'll just humbly accept your advice and consideration. Yeah, that's fine.
今更かもしれないが、改めてあんたとなら分かり合える。
Might be a bit too late to say that, but I realize that I can understand you. Like, let me double check actually.
そんな気
Yeah,
がす
I've
る。
realized once again
まあ
that I can
言わんとする
understand
ことはわかる
I
で
feel that way. Well, I get what you mean.
お互い譲れんところもある
However, there are some things that we can't compromise on.
それでもよければまあ改めてよろしくと言っておこうか
If you're okay with that, then pleased to work with you again.
ああ、こちらこそよろしくだ、ケビン。
Yeah, likewise. Pleased to work with you, Kevin. And they keep playing that soundtrack, man! Alright, so here, we take a bit of a break from the Connect events because last episode we got the Memento Orb number 5. And Memento Orb number 5 is named the Moonlight Troop. It's the final what performance, yes. So maybe you can guess just from the name, but here we have the image. It is about an old man that smokes. He smokes the doobie. A doobie.
こいつはダメっぽいな。
Yeah, this one
ベ
doesn't
ル
look
ナー
too
ル兄
good.
弟に金獅子ルワゴ。シャドウハントのじい様もやられた。
The Bernard brothers. So basically, he's telling 3 names of is it factions or just people in their organizations that have been defeated. So it doesn't really
な
matter.
んだよあの連中。特に炎の野郎と剣士の若造はやべえだろう。
What a bunch of guys. What's up with those guys? Like he's amazed by the fire guy and the young swordsman are especially dangerous, aren't they?
あの甲冑のすごそうなお姉はんもやね。いちいち煽るおかっぱのボンも厄介やけど。
Wait, lady in armor. Oh! Oh! My dumbass! That lady in armor is no good either. And that constantly provoking bob-haired woman is troublesome. Oh shit. Okay, fire guy is McBurn. That young swordsman is Leonhardt. The lady in armor, Arian Rod.
あ
And
ん
the
た
bob-haired
先山
woman
ボンの術まともに食ろうてたけど大丈夫な？
is Campanella. Kruger. So Sharon, that wow! You were hit by that boy's technique just now. Are you okay? Alright, so there's so much things I missed. Okay.
問題ありません。剣は切れていませんので。
there's no problem. It says the tendon isn't severed. Is it actually the tendon? I think, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go fast in here. I did not realize that the people attacking were the society.
時間の問題かと思われます。
It seems only to be a matter of time before these guys arrive here.
せめてどう一矢報いるか検討すべきでは。
The probability of defeat is high. We should at least consider how to get revenge. Oh my god, I was like, oh, I didn't get anything the first time around.
因果な商売やからいつ終わってもええとは覚悟してたけど。
Well, it was a fickle business, hard business, so was prepared for it to end at any time.
あんた、
okay,
いい
so
機会やし、このままどさくさに紛れて逃げたらどうや？
hey, you. Why don't you take advantage of this chaos and just run away? I think they're saying that because Sharon is young.
ゴーのみで名前もくれへんところに律儀に義理立てする必要あらへんで。
And here, Lucretius says, there's no need to be so loyal to someone that only gives you a number and not even a name. Frankly, I've forgotten Sharon's story. But yeah, she was in the troop and she wasn't really considered human, right? Okay, going back to what I was saying about the society. The first time around, I did not realize that the fire guy, that young swordsman in ship, they were talking about people from the society.
死を告げる見つかいから来てるらしいか。
Yeah, alright, this so the death line or the death zone. It seems to be a messenger of death, the angel that announces death. I don't know what this
頭
means.
が固いからな。代々七将をあてがうなんざ非効率だろう。
Oh, okay. The bosses are stubborn too. It's inefficient to assign anonymous names to successive generations. The
別に
death
不便
zone.
は感じていませんので。 それは
I
ともか
don't
く
see it.
親方方はどう
As-
されたのでしょう。
Regardless, what happened to the masters? Damn, this is going too fast.
せめ
Wish
て
I had
他
more
の団
time
員を
to.
指揮してくださ
Yeah.
れば戦力補強も期待できそうですが。
If they could at least lead the other members, we could expect a boost in our fighting strength.
そういえばそうやね。この後に及んでもったいぶってるんかな。
Come to think of it, that's right. Aren't they being coy at this stage? Like at this rate? Stingy, yeah, at this stage. And here they show their faces.
3人いるんやし、名高き暗殺団のトップなら
Lucretius' face being the
もう
first.
少しかっこええとこ見せてほしいけど。
Since there are 3 of them, as the leader of a famous assassination group, I would love to see them
あ
show off their
あ、
cool
あい
side
つ
a
ら
little
なら
more.
逃げたぜ。
Oh, if it's about the bosses, then they have run away.
Eh?
Huh? Kinda need a refresher on the story about the troop and shit. Because, okay, so seemingly it seems that the society is just taking them down. And when I'm saying taking them down, they are really taking them down. Sending like enforcers?
今朝俺に片付
Yeah,
けて
sending
とっ
enforcers,
くに
like
な。
big enforcers.
俺ら全員最後まで戦って死ねったとさ。
This morning they ordered us to fight to the death. So basically fight to the end and just die.
ま、今頃3人揃って仲良く女神行きしてるんだろうが。
Well, these three, at this moment, I would expect them to be by the goddess's side.
エルロイはん、あんた
Mr. Elroy, you.
ちょうどいい感じの新作を調合したばかりでな。
Oh my god, what do you mean just the what? The cookie? Yeah. Basically this guy Elroy, he took advantage of the situation. And I wish I could read it to you. It's just I don't know what past me was doing, yapping. 100% it was yapping here, but I kind of want to read you guys exactly how it was written. Right? Okay. Look who I've mixed a new. We have concocted just a brand new drink, just a bite kind of cookie. And I slipped them in among their favorite belongings so they wouldn't notice. Is it actually supposed?
仕込んだ標的の対象にのみ反応してゆっくり効かせ
Right,
る
and this is
神経
crazy. It is harmless to anyone else that touches it, but it reacts only to the body odor of the target and slowly evaporates into neurotoxin. How exactly do you make like some kind of
気づい
drug
た
or
時
like
には中枢神経が動かされ呼吸停止を免れる方法は存在しない
aims at someone like that? And by the time you realize it, your central nervous system has been affected and there is no way to avoid respiratory arrest. How could you?
相変わらずえげつないなあ。すると序列はアーさんが1位か。
You are still disgusting as ever. Well, actually this means you're number 1 in the
な
rankings
んと
now.
なく話が見えてきたわ。
I think I'm starting to see the big picture.
月光木馬団は連中見食らう蛇に全面降伏する
Yeah, the Moonlight Troop will surrender completely to the Society of Ouroboros.
相手は10年程度の進行だが歴史の長さで組織の格は決まらねえからな
The other party is a new company that's only been around for about 10 years, but the rank of an organization isn't determined by its length of history. That's so crazy to me. What exactly was this scene?
最後に粘るだけ粘って俺たちの価値を釣り上げてからだ
But in the end, we'll hold out until the very last moment and raise the price of our worth. I think he's basically saying that we gotta fight until the end, so they somehow scout us? I'm not exactly sure.
扱いも変わってくるっつうもんだろう
Depending on how things go after surrendering, the treatment we get might change once we join them. Yeah, basically. Okay, so he said only 10 years old. The society is only 10 years old
そう
at
うま
this
くいくん
moment.
かな。
But McBurn,
でもええよ。1枚乗らせてもらうわ。
I wonder if it'll really work out that well. But okay, I'm in. And McBurn has been here for about 50 years. And I wonder when, did
決めろ
Campanella
クルーが
got in contact with him? Make a decision, Kruger. Damn the soundtrack.
くたばった親方どもの敵をこの場で撃つかそれとも保留にして俺に従うか
Will you take revenge on the bosses here and now? Oh, or will you put that on hold and follow
いずれ
me?
自分で
I
納
understand
得
it
して
more
選
now.
ぶ時も来んだろうが、
Revenge on
今
me,
は
not them.
その二択で勘弁してやるよ。
You'll choose yourself someday, I'm sure. But for now, you can put up with these two choices.
私は
I.
やれや
I.
れまた無茶ぶりよ
Oh dear, another unreasonable
あ
request.
れ何楽しそうにしてるの
Ah, what kind of fun thing were you doing? Alright. I wonder, will you be able to guess
こ
who
れ
this
メ
is?
ル、引っ込んでろって言っただろうが。
Hey Mel, I told you to get out of the way.
危な
Out
い
of
連
the
中が
way.
よけ来るさかい他の子らといい子にしててや
There's a lot of dangerous people coming here. So be a good boy and stay with the other children.
だってこんなにワクワクするのにおじさんや姉さんたちだけずるいじゃない
Aw, come on, it's not fair that you guys are the only one
だ
having
から
fun.
僕結構使えるよえへへクルーガーも褒めてくれたよね
I'm pretty good with knives, you know. Even Kruger praised me.
それは
おじさんの新作も塗ったし姉さんの目くらましも使える
Alright, this is pretty hard to translate. I can also use
ちょっとは手伝わせてもらっていいよね
for new work. I just don't get it. Can I help out just a little?
ねだられるまま教えてしもうたのは失敗したかな
I guess it was a mistake to just tell him what he asked. And here, I'm not sure it's actually tell. Is it perhaps teach him what he wanted to know? Because if we were talking about
いいじゃねえか。
their techniques, then perhaps he
俺の
learned
ラボ
from
に
them.
忍び込んだのもさておき。
Yeah, that's fine. Putting aside the fact that you snuck into my lab.
そんじゃあみんなに声をかけて楽しくパーッと始めるとしようぜ。
Alright, let's get everything together. Everyone together and have a blast. How interesting. How interesting of an event. Not even connected, that's Memento Orb.
俺たちの愛すべきクソったれなホーム月光木馬団最後の公演をな。
This is the final performance of our beloved City Home Band, The Moonlight's True. So, the final performance of the Moonlight Troupe, the end. A much needed refresher, to be honest. I might not actually be so mad about it. Simply because I did not understand this event at all. Well, I understand a bit of it, but I didn't understand that the society was here. So now, I understand much more of it. I'm actually pretty happy. Alright, cool. So, for these two, the name of the event is Enodori's Trap, whatever Enodori means. Energy drink trap, perhaps. Yeah, I think it is that, because it says, energy drink flavor. Okay, Lapis seemed interested in the energy drinks for the collab movie event. And so together with Rufus, we're trying to go and buy some. I have a kind of bad feeling about this. Alright. Oh, so this is maximum energy. I wonder what it tastes like. Yeah, this don't mean shit. Let me get you a better translation. I'm counting on you to be the perfect driver too, my girl, whatever that means. Is it actually what he said before? Oh well, whatever. It contains a lot of caffeine, so please only drink a little. Yeah, caffeine, not good for little jits. I know we agreed to go out together, like to go out for this, but is it actually okay? I remember talking about these events being super good, these connect events. Nadia's, I loved the second part of it. Swin's, when they start playing that soundtrack, I told you I was bouncing on that pause. I loved it. I very much loved Swin's too. And I was like, so far, we're 2 on 2. So what about this one? I don't think this is something kids should drink. Well, even though she's a child, she's also a Rosenberg doll. If the ingredients are on the level of an energy drink, even if they are somewhat stimulating, it should be able to neutralize them effectively. So yeah, I had expectations for that event. Are we actually going to go for 3 good? 3 good? But you'll see. I was actually surprised by it. Cheers! Drink. Oh, this is a flavor I've never experienced before. A sharp, piercing sensation followed by a clean, sweet, citrusy flavor. Might not be bad mixed with alcohol. No. Seems to be suited for your palate. Now while drinking it, you do feel like your eyes are opening wide. It seems to have quite a bit of caffeine, so be careful not to drink too much. How was it, Lapis? Alright, be ready. Be ready. You know that when they took her out of the camera, I just knew something was about to happen. Yes, this text said hiccup. What do you think happened, huh? Shut up, Father Onion. Why? Who do you think you're talking to, chatting up so casually? Ah, Lapis? What is this? It is so delicious. Yeah. A drink worthy of me, a noble Rosenberg doll. Alright, so, at first glance, you can maybe tell that, maybe say that she's a bit drunk, but how? You, come on, give me more, give me some more. What's wrong, young lady? Hey, calm down. What the hell is going on, Rufus? This arrogant tone. What do you think? What do you think? Me, at this point, I realized she was not just drunk. Especially if you've seen her eyes. Because the eyes are a bit of a hint. This is not really Lapis. It is, well, it kind of is Lapis, but it's someone else. It's subtly similar to the Altira form from about 4 months ago. Altira, for real. They brought back Altira, kinda. Oh, that was the name that was in the file, the information. Her body functions are guaranteed after ingesting. Oh, yeah. They're guaranteed to work, I suppose. It seems that arginine, a substance contained in large amounts in the energy drink, is not covered by the guarantee. It must have somehow taken effect, resulting in a pseudo-recreation of Altira's arrogant personality data. Wow, you're saying that calmly, but like, is it okay? Well, as far as I can see, her personality is still fundamentally Lapis's. If we can somehow overcome these symptoms of, I think it was drunkenness. Check. Yeah, if we could just get, oh my god. If we could just get through the drunken symptoms somehow. Rufus, what are you doing? I want more energy drinks. Negotiate with them and get everything. Oh, this goofy ass. As you wish, my lady. And it's not the time for the sullen butler act. Oh, let me translate this. Kevin scolds Rufus and somehow manages to get Lapis out. Until arginine is naturally broken down, we manage to follow her. Or perhaps we manage to follow her until the arginine breaks down. Right, this is not... Feels good, this school really is the best. It is. Until you see the receipt. Then you see how much it costs. Why are we making such expenses? Why are we spending this much? I'm sorry, but please write it off as a necessary expense. Huh? For real? This is not very good. Little Jip playing slots. What kind of slot machine is this? It never pays out. If it's the case, then... Oh, now we got the Men in Black on Twix. Oh, look, Rufus. I think this will elegantly solve your financial problems. Hacking, huh? It's a great idea. I'm sure Nadia would be pleased. No. We are totally being surrounded by black-suited guys. I am leaving everything behind and I'm running away. And here I get racially targeted again. Couscous. No. Just saying is, goo. All the delicious things in the bazaar will be mine. After eating that kebab, I am sore. I need another glass of that energy drink. A bit tired perhaps, no? Instead, why not try some cold chai from the food truck over there. Some cold tea. Great, go buy it right away. Oh my, that girl, she's so cute. Is she some kind of young lady from a wealthy family? Ooh, sorry. The guy wearing the sunglasses, her assistant, isn't he super handsome? Excuse me, who are you exactly? Who are these two? Are you perhaps interested in child acting and making her debut, her acting debut? Wow, that's a bit too much. But aren't you? Hold up, the thing in parentheses. Oh, they really stand out, I think, is what it says. Mumble is what she says. Wow, she finally calmed down. The arginine in her body must have broken down considerably. Rosenberg technology is truly something else. Hey, haven't you been pushing most of the hassle onto me? Thanks, Karen. It is difficult for me to go against my master's wishes after all. But yeah, I can imagine how hard it must be for you guys, Swin and the others. Mumble. Rufus. Thank you thank you as always. Nadia and Swin too. Oh wow, I guess you really are loved. Oh yeah, here I was yapping about being loved is all about Rufus's character development in Reverie. So I was like, yo. They're making big things. They know what they're doing. Kevin being with them is not a coincidence. Again, the Nadia with Reese, the Swin with Rufina, and then this with Rufus. Oh, that's good. Alright, so this didn't translate, but a former Imperial criminal, two former Guardian assassins, and the product of an insane technological singularity. It is only natural that people who are outlaws hang out together. But I never even imagined that I'd be walking this path until 2.5 years ago. Having lost my position, my home to return to, and even my country. Even so, I quite like it. Something I gained on my short journey through the second incident. Before I knew it, I had acquired the way I am now. Yeah, a way of being. Perhaps she feels the same. And now she's starting to grow again. I think she's continuing to grow up. While asking herself, or rather asking her own heart, because again, this is Lapis's development in Reverie again. Hey, you. In truth, you probably don't want Lapis to get her hands dirty, do you? Yes, okay, this one is not getting very well translated on screen, but basically what it says is the targets are acquaintances, benefactors, and like a close family, something like that. This could warp that heart of hers, the same heart we just talked about in the last sentence, 2 sentences ago. More, perhaps, I don't remember exactly. You say that yourself. Well, a request is a request, and I have no intention of going against it.
何のためらいもなく。何せ私はルーファス・アルバレアだから。
I can do it. without any hesitation. After all, I am Rufus Alvaria.
人ではない彼女もまた完遂できるという考えも変わらない。
The belief remains that she, who is not human, can also complete the task.
だが
Or the idea, rather.
主は彼女であり、私はあくまで従者だ。
However, she is the master, and I am merely
従
the
者は主
servant.
の命に従うのが当然。それは念頭に置いておいてくれたまえ。
A retainer naturally obeys the master's commands. Keep that in mind. Depending on Lapis's state of mind going forward, things could turn around. You are a really troublesome person. Oh well, not as much as you. Going so far as to say such a thing themselves, rather yourself, and yet trying to swallow down the distortion. Oh, it's as if he goes out, you go out of your way to say something like that, and so try to swallow the distortion. I wonder what this distortion he's talking about is. I think it's his distortion in his mind, the fact that he, But that's okay. From the beginning, I only thought of you as a pawn. Let's make the bows. Best use
こ
of
ちらこそ
it.
よしなに。
Please do work with you too.
Rufus,
Oh yeah, I was saying, distortion in Kevin's mind between being the Thousand-Hand Guardian and the Heretic Hunter. What was I doing?
お腹すいた。
Good morning. I'm
やれ
hungry.
やれ、元に戻ったか。アルテラも割と面白かったんやけど。
Oh, she's back. Altira was pretty interesting.
なら
though.
ばちょうどよかった。実は念のため、先ほどの正確データをフォローとしてバックアップしていてね。
Actually, just to be on the safe side, I backed up the personality data from earlier as a holo, and this is big. I was like, what? What exactly does this mean? Nah, you couldn't have done that. They have. They
せっ
have,
かく
and
だか
you'll
ら
just see
今後も
in a
利用
minute.
させてもらうとしようか。
Since we have the opportunity, I think we'll continue to use it in the future.
さらっと言うとるけどいつの間にちゃっかりしすぎやろ。
Dude, you're saying things so casually, but when did you do it? Oh man, you're being too arrogant. Let me translate this. Afterwards, Lapis felt refreshed after all that rampaging, and so I shrugged off my shoulders and... we reunite with the other members to patrol, and yes, this is what I was talking about. We got the Hollow Core Altira. And so, that's so weird. I mean, yeah, sure, it's cool. It's super, super, super cool. But then it's, I don't want to say it's behind a paywall. No, I'm sorry. That's not the right expression. It is. You can miss it. You can actually miss it. Yes, you can see it here again. It's just very weird. And so Altira gives 18% STR and ATS, as well as 18% defenses and then 36% speed, sorry. The the offensive stats are pretty good. If we compare it to Ryuki, Green's Hollow Core, it gives him 22 STR and 22 defense. That's pretty good. The defense stats, on the other hand, they might not be the best. Because, for example, there are some that give like 24%. I think that Pattern Matter, so Ren's, gives up to 36%, perhaps, I'm not sure. And then Mere Law gives, I think, 54. We're pretty behind. Yes, this is what I'm trying to compare here. Yes, Base Mere gives 24, then Law Mere gives 54. Here I'm trying to see the offensive stats and the speed stats also. We're kinda in the margin. Is that what you say? But basically, we're not under the average. We're around the average, perhaps a bit more. So those stats are actually pretty good. Super interesting. And then we have basically every time you take an action, you recover 8% EP HP and 5 CP. This is great. This is great. And then finally you have plus 70%. No, not. Ooh, I made the same mistake last time. Plus 70 damage to S-Crafts. Big. In the end, these 3 buffs, they're pretty damn big. That makes Altira pretty good. And then the final nail in the coffin is her order. For 6 turns, you get delay multiplied by 0.2. 0.2, I think, is the lowest one we have for the delay ones. So that's insane. Then, above all, we have CP regen as the bonus on it. So, I'm gonna be honest, I think that Altira is excellent. Just excellent. In the end, yes, we did go 3 for 3. All 3 events were great. Really, they really were. Thing is, I don't remember actually. Oh yeah, I remember. I think at this point I just why load? I don't remember, but yeah, I just choose to keep the Rufus and Lapis one, number 1, because of the Altira Hollow Core, but also because I want that equipment when we get Lapis to rank 4. Assuming we get an equipment this time, not a shitty Hollow Core voice. Anyway, I'm sorry for this dumbass voiceover again. I'm just very mad this time, but we still got boons out of it, understanding more the memory orb. I think it was fine in the end. Also, if you're wondering why my voice is like that, it's because yesterday I was at the Sonic movie pre-screening in the theater. I'm gonna be honest, this movie, it destroyed my voice simply because it was awesome. Awesome. I was screaming, I was shitting, I was pissing, I was coming. Anyway, I was bussing. This movie was super good. This is gonna be the end of this episode. I think we're free finally to move on to the main story. So we're gonna do just that in the next episode. I'm gonna say goodbye and see you in the next one. Goodbye.